What's up, Scorpio? I'm going to do a reading for you. Ooh, something wanted to pop out. What was the world? Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to do a reading for you here for spring. I am your ally, your fellow water sign. And my sun is a Scorpio. So I love Scorpios very much. You Valentine's Day babies, you know who you are. Y'all got a lot of love. Sometimes it a little too powerful for some people, but they just aren't worth it then. That's all good. Alright, what do my Scorpio friends need to know for spring? In the middle of it, let's see. Tell me, Spirit, can I get an overall energy? Uh-oh. 5 of Pentacles. Do you feel lost out in the cold? Uh-oh. I know y'all get fueled on vengeance, so that might not be a good thing. Come on. Give me some kind of guiding light for this. I heard and stay out, too. You might be cutting something out of your life that... There we go, 3 of Wands. I'm going to put that as your overall energy. I like that. 3 of Wands means everything is coming your way that you want it to come. I'm going to put that up there. That's going to look over us. You hear? Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, 8 of Cups. Weird that it came in the reverse. Cups are us water signs, so maybe you're having trouble walking away from something. Let's get a few more cards. I like the Knight of Swords. That's a good message, or maybe a good person coming your way. The Ace of Wands. Doobie-doobie-doop. You want to come out. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Okie dokie. You want to come out. Why do you want to jump out? 6 of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Cups. That's our energy. King of Swords. Interesting. We got some people here. Ooh. 6 of Pentacles. That's very important. Reciprocity, y'all. Reciprocity. Come on, give me three more cards. 3 more cards from my Scorpions. Or else they might pinch me. It might sting me if I don't get more cards. You kind of want to come out, don't you? High Priestess. Alright. Yep, there's that Wheel of Fortune I showed at the very beginning. I don't read reversals for Major Arcana. Queen of Pentacles. Uh-oh. 2 competing queens. Could be too many. Ooh, this wanted to fly out of me. The Empress. We love it. And the Star. Nice. Let's cover that little lady up so no one gets me in trouble. It's not my fault she's Nikki. I did not draw the cards. Don't get on me about none of this. Interesting. Okay. Well, someone has you feeling like you've been left out in the cold. Someone has you feeling that way, or something. You might feel left out. But there's something coming towards you that might change that. And I want you to see, too, that in this card, yeah, it looks like they've been left out in the cold, but the light behind them in the window is on. So we don't know. I want you to choose which part of the card this is. Maybe you are at the end, and it does mean they've been thrown out into the cold. Or maybe you're at the beginning, and they are just now reaching the church, and they're about to find sanctuary. I think you need to find that. Since we have the 3 of Wands over here, overlooking us, it says that your ships are coming in. So you have a lot of positivity here. I know something has you feeling left out, but I don't think you should let that weigh you down. I'm struggling with these 2 being in the reverse. I'm going to get some clarification on that. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles. So you've got everything. You've got everything here. There could be two significant women in your life. Interesting that none of these are paired up. You know, it's not like you have the King and the Queen of Cups or the King and Queen of Swords. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that you have two choices. You could be the king in this instance. I mean, these are thoughts and ideas, right? So maybe you have a lot of thoughts and ideas and you have two choices. Y'all are some very attractive people. I'd have no problem believing that you have two people after you or that you're interested in. Eight of Cups I'm a little worried about since it's in the reverse, because usually that means walking away from something, and this kind of looks like maybe you can't walk away from it. So that could be a little... Alright, we'll have to get clarification on that. But everything else in here is really good, right? Something interesting that these came out right next to each other. Now, the Six of Pentacles speaks of reciprocity. So are you're going to get what you put into this, whatever this is. Whether this is, I'm not reading it as particularly romantic, but it could be. So whatever you put out or put in, you're getting out of it. So just be mindful of that. And it's good that you got that because it shows that you can grow, right? You're going to grow. Generally, I read stuff from, you know, from left to right and from top to bottom. So in your future, I see that even though you feel left out right now, the work that you put into this will balance it out, right? So you can grow from the Five of Pentacles to the Six. We just need a little oomph to get there. Trust your intuition to get there. Queen of Pentacles, you know, it could be that it's two people as a choice, or it could be that these are a pair, and this is the status that you reach eventually. So maybe you're having some financial trouble right now, and you feel destitute, or it could be emotional trouble and you feel left out in the cold. But in the end, you will have abundance. And some of that might be from stuff you can't necessarily control, but if you use your intuition, you get there. And the stars, like, that's a dream coming true. We get some heavy air energy in this. Yeah, the Empress too. Like, that's a very queenly, you know, this is abundance and creation. Maybe some of you are wishing for a child. I'm not seeing any pages, but if that's what you want, that's what you want. What do I use to clarify? Let's do the last Unicorn Tarot. I haven't used that in a while. Let's get some clarification. Even though this is kind of a little deck, which drives me bananas, but it's still cool. Last Unicorn. Alright, let's do some clarification. I'm confused, Spirit. What did you mean are the Two of Wands and the Six of Wands, but in reverse? What you got going on for Scorpio? Come on, you better tell me. Give me the good stuff. I want the tea. I want all the tea. I will. That's a stupid joke in my head. I will become part of the Dutch East India Trading Company to get that tea. Come on. They were more for spices than for tea, but that's a fun historical joke for me. Let me live my life. Ace of Cups, but in the reverse. Okay. I don't necessarily read Ace of Cups as necessarily a bad thing, more of like a delay. Ooh. Interesting. Page of Cups and the Ten of Coins. Okay, I'm reading this as a delay. Because the Six of Wands is like about victory. And the Ace of Cups, but it's upside down. I think you're very close to victory, but something is draining you, and that's why this showed up upside down. Like, you have all this potential for this new beginning, this very special success. You have success here with the Ten of Pentacles. That's one of the happiest cards in the deck. Why they chose these guys for that is, I wonder if this is to imply that okay, so we know that in the story they don't actually, there's like a disconnect between these two. So even though they're a strong regal royal family, their success is temporary, or like their castle is crumbling essentially. So I think what this is saying is that you have the potential for victory in your grasp, but be careful where you build your foundations. You really need a stable foundation to get to the 10 of Pentacles. And pages are communication, so you need proper communication to get there too. And there is potential and birth of something new here. But don't drain yourself too much. If you drain yourself too much, you won't be successful. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. But it looks like you have people rushing in to help you. Look at this guy. He is on his way. Someone is coming and is going to support you and get you out of this mess. Now, I don't want you to put all of your faith in somebody else, and you don't need to, right? Because you have this Ace of Wands. That's for you. That's not anybody else but you. So you have the potential to get out of this situation. Is this a money situation? Yes. We're all in a money situation now. I feel like all your dreams are going to come true as long as you rein it in a little bit and think about where you're putting your foundations. And if it's with work, you work hard, you'll work hard, play hard, balance it out. You'll get what you put into it. If it's a relationship, same thing. You will get what you put into it. And that's what I'm getting now too about this, is like, be careful if you are here for some lovey-dovey things, know that if you're too drained yourself to, if you drain yourself of everything, then you don't have anything to submit to this. You don't have anything to contribute. And you can't be part of a loving relationship like that. You won't have victory if you're too drained. And same thing with, like, if you're draining someone else. If you're not at that place yet, then it's not going to be successful. So be mindful of, you have the power. You need to turn this into this. Turn the upside down Ace of Cups right side up. Make sure your cup is full. Don't overfill someone else's cup. But, be there with the... I don't know why I heard jungle juice. Oh, man. We had some crazy parties back in the day. I want some more clarification on these people. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. What's going on? Do we got a trio? Are you in a throuple? I wouldn't put it past you. Scorpios are so attractive. Five of Cups. Alright, don't be so bummed out. That's stupid advice. It's not like get over it. I'm not saying that. Something's bringing you down, especially emotionally, and I recognize that, and you can Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like, stuff can be two things, right? Like, you had 5 cups, now you don't. That is sad. that is something to mourn. Yes, you have these 3 spilled cups. That sucks, and you deserve to have your time to be sad about that and try to deal with that and be upset. But please remember that you have 2 other cups here. You're not alone, and you're definitely not alone. Look at all these people. You're definitely not alone, and you have the ability to get past this if you just recognize that you do still have stuff. You still got I want to say a horse in the race. You still got a chance in the game. You have this Empress energy. Your ships are coming in. Okay? You just Alright, when they come out like this, I take it as a very general message because this is too many cards. 7 of Wands, 3 of Coin, 8 of Swords upside down, Death, Ace of Swords, 2 of Wands, the Hierophant. 2 of Wands upside down again. Damn. The Lovers, always right side up. Queen of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Again, clarification. The King of Wands. Let's go through these one more time. So we got clarification on the 2 of Wands. Whatever that means to you. It really wants me to focus on that. And then we've got this Wheel of Fortune again. I think some things are a little bit out of your control, but that can be good. Maybe you need to release a little bit of control in order to get to this happy place. Or no, not release. Maybe you need to shift your focus on what you can control, right? You can't control how expensive things are. But you can try to save your money or change your habits. Maybe you pay for gas in cash now instead of with a credit card. Save a little bit of money. Maybe you get some apps that tell you where the cheaper gas is. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that's on my mind. We've got the Hierophant, Ace of Swords. So that's another ace. Look at that. You got 3 aces here. You've got Death. That's a transformation. 8 of Swords in the reverse. That's a good thing in my eyes. That means you're breaking free from whatever you thought was binding you. The 3 of Coins. That's people working together. Okay. I asked for clarification on the people. That's 3 people, but they're working together on a collaborative effort. Maybe it's a family matter for you. 7 of Wands is a fight. But spoiler alert, they win that fight, so you're winning a battle. The Lovers, that's pretty obvious. Ooh, maybe you got some lovey-dovey things. Okay, time for me to share my favorite quote from this book. It's not in the movie, but it's in the book. Well, in the book it says, marveling at his own boldness, he said, I would enter your sleep if I could and guide you there. Or it's like, I would enter your sleep if I could and find you there and protect you and slay the things that hound you, as I would is if it had the courage to face me in fair daylight, but I cannot come in unless you dream of me. Do you have someone whose message you are not receiving, maybe? I feel like this is like help is on the way, but maybe you are really guarded from something that hurt you in the past, and that's what's causing this delay. And something very much hurt you in the past. I don't know if it's at work. I don't know if it's an ex. Something really hurt you, and you might be missing something awesome on the way. So don't focus too much on something that hurt you in the past. You can grow from it. You can't grow back to it. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't grow back to something. So you have the potential to be with the one that you want, or to be at the place that you want, be the partner you want to be, if this is a career thing for you. I'm getting more of a lovey-dovey read now, though. Kings and queens. Hey, yeah, that's a pretty good song. You know what? Trust your, like, Scorpios, you guys are fine as hell, okay? Can you trust in yourself a little bit more? We've got kings and queens all over the place. Go listen to that song by Ava Max and think about how you're the best. You are. You're the best. So, you know, that person that spilled your cups, fuck them. I hope I don't get dinged for saying that. Fuck them. Kings and queens. You have the power. All your wishes are going to come true if you just believe. You need to accept that you have this badass energy. And you're going to be alright. And I think there could be someone, I think this is saying there could be someone to come forward for you if you process things appropriately. And you're not going to get vengeance on the person who spilled your cups. Fuck them. Let them go spill someone else's cups and make a big old mess. You, on the other hand, you will not be having a sticky mess and having some ants crawl around and bees and all the stuff that want to drink from your sticky spilled cups. You're going to clean up that stuff and focus on the cups you do have. And then you will find this victory, divine protection, transformation, breaking free. You can do this. Absolutely. Let's get some oracle cards. Spend a little bit longer than I wanted to on that. Since you're my fellow water babies, figured we'd do this. Underwater deck. Give my Scorpio some advice. Give my Scorpio some advice. Before they pinch me, before they sting me. I shouldn't say pinch. I'm the crab. I'm going to be doing the pinching. Come on. Get them before they sting me. Just kidding. I might want to be stung. I like the poison. Ooh, revealing stuff about myself. All of the kings. We would pop champagne and raise a toast. All of the kings, queens of the... Ooh, Sea Witch's Lair. Confront the shadows within and let the alchemy of your soul transform darkness into light. Yeah, you got to deal with something, but once you do... And, you know, confrontation, that makes me think more about this quote. If you have some demons inside, that's fine. All of us do. But you can survive. You can overcome those things. Oh, I never looked at the bottom of the deck. The Emperor. Ooh. We got the Emperor and the Empress, y'all. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my God. See? Your ships are coming in. There's a partnership here. Whether it's a lovey-dovey thing, whether it's a bestie at work thing, there's something that was going to pull you through all this. Maybe you'll get some spiciness. I don't know. Good luck to you. I hope you get all the loving that you need and want. What else can we do? What else can we do to get to this lover's energy, this Empress and Emperor energy, this Knight of Swords coming in? How do we get to this happiness? Come on, Spirit. You're not... Pop something up for me. There we go. Ooh. Monster Cave. Choose love over fear in every moment, knowing that love is the highest vibration of all. See, that's what I'm telling you. Same thing as this Five of Cups energy. You have two choices. You can look at the cups that are spilt, or you can clean up that nasty mess and not think about the person who spilled them, and you can go towards whomever filled up the other cups. And Coral Sanctuaries. Find strength in diversity and let the vibrant colors of life's experiences nourish your soul. See? Diversity. That's why all these kings and queens are here. We get some high vibrational energy. Good energy here. Yeah. I think there's a lot of people around you who love you very, very much. And you're royalty, okay? You're royalty. That's the one on the bottom of the deck. Echoes of Atlantis. Embrace rebirth and transformation, knowing that every ending is a new beginning. Yeah! Didn't we get death in here? I know we did. Yes. Rebirth. You can do it. You can go through this rebirth. I love it. Alright, Scorpio. Let's do a spill. Let's do a spill. What do my Scorpios need to know? Oh. Ooh, that one's still going. Hold on. We got an astrological dice on the move, and I don't know where it went. Alright, Spirit wanted to keep something a secret, but let's read the rest of this. You make a difference. See? You need to remember that. Okay, this is interesting. So we got both the house and the hotel. Now, you know in Monopoly, you have to get one before you get the other. So I think you just need to take the steps that you need. And we have a lot of that here, right? We have the 5 of Pentacles turning into the 6 of Pentacles. We've got the 2 of Wands turning into the 3 of Wands. You have the ability to make that leap, or to get that transition that you need, that promotion that you need, that maybe it's a glow up, maybe it's a maybe you've thrown away one person and getting someone better. The terracotta piece, yeah, that would imply that maybe you feel like something has been broken, but remember that it can always be remade. I mean, this can always become part of a beautiful mosaic. The crowbar, or the pipe, lead pipe. You ever heard of rage rooms? Maybe you guys just need to go to a rage room and break some stuff. Break a plate. I interpret this as more as like just break it out. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Break it out. Like, whatever, break out of your funk. Maybe you need to do something physical to do that. I would interpret this as healing. I think you're on your way to healing. I don't know, y'all. Let's think about this. Oh, you got the number 5. Okay, so if Firefly is important to you, know that this is a dice from Firefly, or it's from a Firefly Yahtzee game, so that might be confirmation. You know what I'm reading this as? Okay, so this is in Chinese. This is Wu, but in Japanese, this is pronounced Go. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Go towards what you need to go to. That's what that is. So are you on your way to something and you need to go there? You might be. I think you are. I think you're on your way to leveling up. If someone spilled your cups, you're going to level up. That person's not worth your time and your energy. Break it out. Break it out. You can heal from them. You can transform them into something new. Remember that you're important. You make a difference. All right? Oh, we didn't do the rune. The rune. Othila. That's a very Empress energy, right? And it has to do with property. Huh, interesting that you got this and the property rune. So you might be experiencing some kind of problem with your house or home, but I think you're going to level up. Oh, maybe you... Oh, did you feel like you got kicked out of your home? That sucks. I'm sorry if you had to go through that, but know that you're going to level up, okay? You're going to go far beyond this. But yeah, this is Othila. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. This Elder Futhark. rune. Yeah, it's like property and goddess, and also a little bit to do with the moon. High Priestess is kind of Cancer energy. Hey, come hang out with us Cancers. We're cool. We're the best cooks. Alright. Well, Scorpio, there's something that's bringing you down. I think you've been through a hard time and you feel like you've lost. But you're going to get through it because you are badass and awesome. You are fine as hell. If someone is bringing you down, someone even better is going to come rushing in. Don't you worry about it. You can process it. If work is bringing you down, if you feel like you've been cut out of something, know that what you get in will eventually come right back to you. Karma is real. Trust your intuition. Some things you can't control. You've got a whole bunch of people that love you, and you're about to level up. Level up. Go get it. You can do it. I believe in you guys. Remember, everything that you want is coming to you. You can do this. Your ships are coming in. All right, y'all. All right, Scorpions. I'm out. See ya.